Have you ever looked at a really specialized piece of gear and just wondered about the sheer precision, the craftsmanship that goes into it, especially when it's for like elite performance in places you wouldn't expect?
Absolutely. That intersection of high-level skill and specific demanding use is always fascinating.
Well, today, that's exactly what we're diving into. Our focus is on one particular piece of equipment, the Yema Flygraf CPA10 watch.
And it's much more than just a timepiece, isn't it? It's really a tool.
Exactly. So our mission today is to unpack how Yema, the well-known French watchmaker, worked with the French Air Force, specifically their elite parachutist commandos, to create something, well, pretty extraordinary.
We'll be looking into its military background, the design choices, and the tech inside.
Yep, digging into the heritage, the purposeful design, the engineering. Let's get started.
Okay, so Yema, they're a French brand based in Morteau, and they have this solid reputation for making really robust, reliable tool watches, stuff built to last.
And it's not just a recent thing, their military connection. I mean, Yema made its first military-issue watches way back in 1970.
That's quite a history.
It really is. And it's not just history. In 2020, they became an official partner, nominated by both the French Air Force and the French Navy. That's a serious endorsement.
Definitely. It shows a huge amount of trust in their work. And we've seen other collaborations too, right? The Navy Graf Marine Nationale, GMT.
Oh, yeah, and the Superman for the search and rescue helicopter teams.
And a Flygraf flagger for the Air Force as well. So all this kind of sets the stage for this watch, the CPA-10.
Okay, so with that background, let's focus on the CPA-10 itself.
Sure.
What was the core idea, the inspiration for this specific model?
Well, the main inspiration comes from those legendary Type A flagger watches, the classic pilot watches known for being super readable and functional.
Right.
But the Flygraf CPA-10 was built for a very specific group, the parachutist commandos of the French Air Force. Specifically, the unit called Commando Parachutiste de l'Air No. 110, CPA-10 for short.
Wow, that's incredibly targeted. Really purpose-built.
Although, like some other Yema military watches, this one is also available for the public to buy.
Good to know. But let's talk about the case. What makes it right for these commandos?
The case is key. It's made from 40mm grade 2 titanium. So it's light, but incredibly tough.
That balance is crucial, isn't it? Ruggedness without the weight penalty.
Exactly. It's all about agility for these operators.
And it's pretty slim too, right? Only 9.4 millimeters thick, excluding the crystal, and 46 millimeter lug to lug. That matte brushed finish really screams military tool watch.
It does. And notice the oversized crown. It's got the FAF logo embossed on it. That's a nice nod to vintage pilot watches, making it easy to use even with gloves, potentially.
Makes sense. Now, here's something interesting you pointed out earlier, the water resistance. 100 meters. Why is that so important for a parachutist?
Yeah, you might wonder, right? But it's because parachutists, well, they sometimes end up landing in water. It happens.
Ah, okay. So it's a real operational consideration, not just for general durability.
Precisely. It's a contingency baked right into the design based on their actual potential environments.
That's brilliant, really practical thinking. Okay, so a tough case. What about the dial? What are we looking at, and how's it protected?
Protection comes from a thick 2mm double-domed sapphire crystal. Pretty scratch resistant.
Good. And the dial itself?
It's a navy blue dial. It clearly shows Yema's official FAF connection, and it's embossed with the silhouette of the CPA-10 unit logo.
I like that direct affiliation. And there's that detailed 6 o'clock.
Yes, a silver applique. It shows a winged parachute, a star, and the French flag colors above it. Very distinct.
And legibility, of course, is key for any flagger-style watch.
Paramount. So you've got large Arabic numerals, the hour and minute hands, they're all printed in relief with a steel frame. And they're treated with Citra Luminova, a blue emission lume, so they glow brightly in the dark.
Standard stuff for a good tool watch. But there's something specific here, isn't there?
Yes. This is the really cool part, the aha moment. The marker at 10 o'clock. It's coated with white emission superluminova, not blue like the others.
White. Why white?
It's a direct tribute to the unit's number, CPA-10.
Get out. That's fantastic. A subtle detail, but packed with meaning, like a little secret handshake for those who know.
Exactly. It's a brilliant way to honor the unit without being, overly flashy about it.
Incredible. Okay, so a watch designed for these conditions needs a solid engine. Let's talk about what's inside Yema's own CMM.10 movement.
Right, this is the heart of the watch. It's Yema's proprietary automatic movement, the CMM.10.
And this is relatively new for them, isn't it?
Yeah, it debuted in 2023 in their Superman bronze model. It really signals Yema stepping up their game in terms of in-house manufacturing.
And how does it perform? Precision must be critical.
Absolutely. It runs at 28,800 vibrations per hour, a nice high beat, and it's regulated to chronometric standards, mega 3 to plus 5 seconds per day.
That's very accurate. Definitely what you need in the field.
For sure, and you can actually see some of the mechanics.
Through the back.
Yep. It has a ball-bearing rotor, it's bidirectional, and it's open-worked, skeletonized with this cool gunmetal finish.
Nice. And that winds the mainspring.
Exactly. It winds the Nivaflex spring in the large barrel, which holds about 70 hours of power reserve.
70 hours is pretty generous.
It is. And you see all this through an exhibition caseback, also made of sapphire crystal. It shows off the movement's bridges and plates.
And they have a specific finish, too.
Yeah, they're galvanic treated, which is an electroplating process for durability and looks, and they were microblasted before that treatment, giving them this sort of refined technical look.
Very cool. And isn't there another historical link on the case back?
There is. It's printed with the insignia of the 602 GIA, the Groupe d'Infanterie de l'Air, or Air Infantry Group, a direct predecessor unit to the modern CPA10. So it connects the watch not just to the current unit, but to its lineage, its history.
Wow, another layer of meaning. Fantastic touch. Okay, to complete the look, what about the strap?
It comes on a navy blue canvas strap, got white stitching, fits the military vibe perfectly, and it has a brushed titanium pin buckle to match the case.
Ties it all together nicely. And if someone listening is interested, what's the damage? The price?
The retail price is EUR 1,690.
Okay, so considering the titanium, the in-house movement, the specific design elements, and that official military link, it feels like a pretty compelling package.
I think so. It really is this blend, isn't it? Robust engineering, that historical connection, and really specific tailored utility for these commandos.
Every single element, from the titanium choice to that unique 10 o'clock loom marker, seems driven by a clear purpose.
Absolutely. Nothing feels accidental.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? We've seen how every detail here has a reason, a story. Kind of makes you wonder what other things around us, maybe even everyday objects, have these hidden histories or these really fascinating purpose-driven designs that we just, take for granted.
That's a great point. What does that ingenuity behind even the small stuff tell us? Something to ponder.